Okay, so I've got several things to talk to you about today. I didn't used to show empties, but I have got to say that this is so empty. I've squeezed every single last drop out of the Mio Double Buff. I always think with body exfoliators that enzymatic ones are best because they sort of do two jobs. They take away dry skin with grains, and in this instance it's pumice, lava, no little plastic microbeads or anything, and then the enzymes get to work as well. So they use papaya and pineapple, and you put it on before you get in the shower. Have a good sort of scrub down. If you've got sensitive skin, don't do it too hard. Don't think more is more, because it's not, because you're better saving your skin from the roughness. Not that it's rough really, it's just kind of granular. Then you get into the shower and you come out lovely soft skin. So that is well and truly gone, and I would repurchase that in a nanosecond. However, something else has just landed on my desk, and it's called Ameliorate. I can't say I love the name, I have to say. I think ameliorate, it's actually, it is a word and it means to make things better. So I get why they called it that, but I don't know, it just doesn't resonate with me in some way. But this is an AHA body lotion, and is specifically to target skin that is has got KP, or those little kind of chicken skin bumps. It's keratosis pilaris is the proper name, which is why I've shortened it to KP. And people very commonly get them here, and I don't get them there, but I do get them on the top of my thigh, sort of the thigh area, not on the bottom of my legs and nowhere else, but just there. And you know, once you've got those little bumpy things, they're really tricky to get rid of, no matter how much you exfoliate and moisturise. So I'm looking forward to trying this. I can't tell you how it works yet, but it's available from Victoria Health. I will link, but it's new to the UK. We used to have a brand, actually, now I think about it, called, sure it was called KP Doctor, and it used to be at Selfridges, and it was from the US, wildly expensive. Mind you, this is not cheap, this is $27.50, but if it does the job, that's probably $27.50 very well spent. But it just, for some reason, wasn't successful, and I just don't know why not, because it was really genuinely a brilliant product. I liked using it a lot. Now, the other product that I just quickly want to talk about, and I've been meaning to include this in a video for ages, but just kept forgetting, is CeraVe. Now, I'm assuming that's how you say it. It's one of the best cleansers that I've come across. It's almost like a mix between a lotion and a balm in thickness, and it leaves my skin so soft. It's for people with sensitive skin, so there's nothing in there that is going to, or they claim there's nothing in there, and certainly my skin has not been at all upset by it. But it contains ceramides and hyaluronic acid, which I personally, my cynical side thinks, well, it's probably nothing to do with it. It's just like a fantastically emollient cleanser. But it is a bit of a rave, and I've used it every day. And you're actually supposed to wash this off, but what I do is take it off with micellar water, and that seems to work pretty well. It's very thorough, and it sort of leaves a like a little. Your skin feels as though it's got like the tiniest of films across it, so it feels protected, I suppose. It's quite a hard thing to describe really, but it just feels better for it. That's pretty much all I can tell you. Now then, Aveda are coming out with Smooth Infusion. I haven't tried it yet. It's another one I'm just flagging up as something new that's on its way. And using Smooth Infusion apparently will make sure that anyone with curly hair, my hair is naturally very, very, very curly, and I straighten it out every time I wash it, and it lives quite happily straightened out, I have to say. but if I just left it, it would be almost like a ringlets. And I don't really like that look. It looks like I've got like a 20-year-old's hair on a 40-something's face, and that's not really that good, I don't think. But gradually, with continued use, this starts to relax the curl. So for people with curly hair, it just means that your blow dries quicker, it's kind of less effort, and as the hair relaxes. So it sort of relaxes your hair, I think I would say. Now, the one thing I did notice, and I mean, I'm very fond of Aveda as a brand. It's where I get my hair cut. I really like the brand. But what I noticed at the launch is that nobody had very shiny hair. And I just thought, I wonder if it kicks out a bit of the shine. But anyway, I'm going to give it a go. And I mean, they all had beautifully styled hair, just wasn't very shiny. So we'll see. So I'm keeping an eye out in case that's an issue with this product. Finally, I sort of think I might have mentioned this before, but it's so brilliant. I don't really get to take long holidays. It's just impossible with various sort of personal circumstances and work. It's really difficult. So long weekends are my thing. That's manageable. So if I'm going somewhere in the sun, I really want to make the most of the sun. And I'm not a baker in the sun anymore, although I have been in the past. But this from Talgo, it's called a bronzing activator lotion, and it brings the melanin in your skin to the surface. So when the sun hits it, it's ready. It's just there waiting. Whereas the sun has to, when you go on holiday, normally if you didn't use this, your melanin takes a while to rise to the surface, which is why it takes a few days to start with a tan. So this just cuts out those first few days, and I just absolutely love it. I'm also trying Imodine Sun, big fan of Imodine, which I take every day as a skin supplement anyway, but I'm trying out the Imodine Sun at the moment, so we shall see. I've got another little break coming up in a couple of weeks' time, so I think time will tell. Now, the final thing is thank you so much to everyone who bought the beauty box. Honestly, I've had such good feedback. I can't help smiling because, you never really know with these things. I know that what I do know is that I want them to be the best beauty boxes there are. I don't want them to be just a load of stuff packed in a box and sold for no good reason. I want them to be the fullest, the best value, full of things that are actually useful. And I've had some amazing feedback on it, and I'm so pleased. It's always a bit of a risk because you never really know. I try and second guess what I think people would like, but ultimately there's never a guarantee that they actually will. So this time we did a run of almost 3 times more than I've ever done before, which was really scary. I couldn't sleep the night before, just thinking, oh my God, nobody's going to buy them, there's too many, but they sold out within 24 hours. And actually, checking back with Latest in Beauty, who've been fantastic partners, I've got to say, that 3 times more people tried to buy them than were available. So they said, well, maybe you should do a bigger run. And I'm like, no, I'm not, I can't, I just feel it's too many, 2,000 is a lot of boxes, and I don't want to do more. I think I'd like to keep them just like, limited, and so that I can get the best brands, because many brands don't have more than that quantity available. It just doesn't exist. So I really think it's better if I just keep them to a smaller number and get the brands that I really, really think that you'll like, rather than maybe having to rely on a filler brand. Mainly what happens is that I choose the brands and then I approach them. Sometimes they approach me, which is lovely, but then you get brands that I think, okay, maybe that's not really right for BBB readers or people who want to buy a box, and then you have to say no, and it's awkward. So I'm just determined they're never going to be stuffed with pointless things, but I try and make it a mix of fun and usefulness and discovery, and just try and make sure it really brings something to the party. Anyway, thank you again so much. I've really been enjoying all the links that I've been sent and the videos, and it's just amazing. So genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Anyway, I can see I've gone over the 10 minutes, so I will stop now, and I will speak to you next week. Bye.